This is my view right now. Can you see it raining? Ooh. In fact, even with those trees, it's looking very cozy and perfect for a cozy day at home. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video. I'm about this close right now to needing to pop on the ring light because it's just gone really dark. The heavens have opened. It's still quite warm though, so it's a bit humid, which is not ideal. But yes, welcome back to my channel. I thought we could do a nice cozy rainy day at home vlog today. I am popping out at some point. I am going out this afternoon to take Barney swimming. Both Tom and I are going. If you remember in a previous vlog, I booked him in for an induction at this swimming place with the intention of us two taking him swimming, and I've never swum with him before, so that's going to be really fun. But otherwise, we're having a day at home. Not really sure what we're going to get up to, but spend the day with me. I hope you enjoy. I also am wanting to start today's video with a haul, and I previously mentioned in a video that I would bring to you a USA haul, and that is what I'm doing this morning with the services Ship It To. I've used Ship It To before. I've been a customer myself. I've mentioned it to you guys whenever you message me saying how can I get bits and bobs over from America. Ship It To. That's how I do it. If you can't get over to America yourself, it is the service that I use. It's essentially that. If ever you've tried to get something from US stores while living outside of the US, it can be really hard. Whether that's the store doesn't ship internationally or the cost of the shipping. Sometimes it's that expensive, it costs more than what you actually just want to buy. So how it works, Ship It To is simply a package forwarding company. It's essentially a service that gives you a US address to use whilst you're shopping online. So you can buy from any of the US shops, even who don't ship internationally. And signing up is really, really simple. You just go to shipit2.com. It's free to make an account, and it's literally as easy as that. And then there you have it. You have a US address that you are given to use. So when you are shopping online and you reach the checkout, at that point, that is when you would then put in your US address that you've been given from Ship It To. And quick tip as well, if you enter my code BEQ088 when you sign up, you'll get 15% off your first shipment. So I'll put my link and that code in the description box for you. Your packages go to your Ship It To suite, and then there are a couple of options. You get to choose how you want them shipped back to you. For instance, whether it's express, if you're in a rush to get something, or you can go for a slower shipping method, which is therefore cheaper if you're wanting to save. Really like the control you get. You're not stuck with overpriced international shipping that the store offers. You really get that comparison. You get to choose what works for you. And also, to save even more, if you're putting an order in from several different stores, Ship It To can combine the package for you and send it in one box. That alone has saved me up to 80% on shipping. They've got a free membership, which is great if you're just wanting to try it out. But if you're going to be using it more, they have a premium option as well, which I would recommend. With that, you get discounted processing fees, access to their tax-free warehouse. So there's no sales tax on US products. They have an online portal that you can log in and sort of see where your packages are up to, or they've got the app as well, which if you wanted to download, through that you can track and manage your shipments on your phone, which is super easy and very, very handy. So I have a big box of bits to open. I think I ordered bits from Amazon US, which is always so much better for homeware goods in comparison to Amazon UK. And also from all my faves, Buck Mason. I told you guys about Buck Mason, which we discovered in New York. And when we were out there and I asked them, do you ship to the UK? And they said no. And I was like, no worries, I know how to get them. So let me show you the bits that I did get. Oh, buckle in guys, this is a big box to get through. So there's my referral code again, for just to remind you, BEQ088. We'll leave it in the description box so you can get that 15% off your first shipment. Right, let's dive in. I'll show you the two items that I got from Buck Mason first. This is how we first discovered Buck Mason, with Tom seeing in a GQ article, I think it was, that they have some of the best basic tees. And this material, Tom bought a few t-shirts off when we were in New York, and there weren't any women's ones in my size. The women's one comes in a bit more of a cropped length, but it's this gorgeous, like, thick cotton. Honestly, love it so much. I went for a size medium. This is the Field Spec Boyfriend crop tee, it's called. And then the other top that I went for is this. It's a slightly thinner knit, and I didn't see these in stores when we were in New York. So when I saw this online, I thought it looked really different. The sleeves are a bit more sort of slim fit, and it's this really nice ribbed with the button down at the top, and this is called the in Marsh Fern Heirloom Rib Base Henley, again in a medium. So then I got some Amazon home bits. I got this for our kitchen area, like the utensils little pot that I have with all my like brushes and stuff, and I like really natural textures. I think it looks nice out rather than having like a big bright green scrub daddy. That can go in the cupboard if I need one of those. These are the ones that sit out. Oh yes, I saw this olive spoon in a kind of brushed gold to be able to like pick them out of the pot, and you've got the server on the spoon, sorry, the drainage holes on the spoon. I got this set of artwork. This is 16 piece vintage wall decor. So the fact that you get so many, you could even use these not only in small frames but as little cards. I'll just whiz through them so that you can see. Love that landscape, and this one, I love that, and they're all a kind of matte finish. I feel like I need to show you all of them at this point, but also I'm looking at them myself for the first time. Well, I'm seeing them in the viewfinder, so it's a bit harder to see that. And then there's also in this set that one, which, oh my goodness, in winter time, autumn winter, that is going straight in a frame. That's why I quite like these kind of more affordable prints that you can seasonally switch out your prints in your frames. And then there's two larger ones, this kind of flower display, and lastly this one. I think I'm definitely drawn to the sort of landscape ones, these two and the larger trees. Oh, there's another one, I didn't see that. I also found this classic linen A5 notebook, just very simple, plain notebook, a good little sketchbook, this one. I found this book. This was actually sort of one of the recommended for you type pages, and I decided to grab it. It's called Our Kindred Home by Alison Morgan, and it's herbal recipes, plant wisdom and seasonal rituals for rekindling connection with the earth. I really like the size of it. I think that will be good for styling in the kitchen, especially on the shelf, where sometimes a full sort of A4 size book is a bit too big. So yeah, loads of different recipes. Oh, lavender honey, herbal spiced apple cider. And I found this set of steel trays from the original brand is Nordic Ware, made in the USA, and these are great for, obviously you can use them as bakeware and for cooking in the kitchen, but I've seen quite a lot of, again, US influencers heavily inspired this purchase, where you can repurpose these trays rather than using them in the kitchen. Actually have them as a display tray, so in a bathroom or a bedroom with a little coffee table book on, a lamp. I always think a tray helps organise the space quite nicely, and this kind of matte finish stainless steel I thought was really lovely. This brand I found on Amazon called Creative Co-op, and it had some lovely homeware pieces, and I saw this little stone pitcher, and it's just so beautifully textured and a really good size for either like as a mini sort of bud vase with just a few individual flowers, obviously as a milk jug, cream jug if you're hosting, to have on your table, even just with some squash or juice in. But I just love the rustic texture to this and design. And then also I got one other thing from this brand. This is so lovely. Again, you just would never find something like this on UK Amazon. So this is a long matchstick holder. You can pop your matches in here, you know, like the really long match lighters that you get. I have these sort of set out on display like this, and the ceramic itself is beautifully textured and kind of aged, antique looking. But this around here is a scratch pad, so you can easily just light it and you're good to go. What a genius invention, especially with that rich burgundy. That set out at like Christmas time as part of a decor with like a really old vintage stack of Christmassy books or burgundy books. I saw these pack of tapered candles. They're kind of ribbed, I don't know if you can see that, but how beautiful is that colour? A real natural sort of stone, light khaki colour, just something that I've never really seen before. And then lastly, and something that I mentioned that I was very sad that I didn't buy more of whilst we were in New York, now that I know how much I love it, and that's the Touchless hand sanitizers. So Again, from Amazon, grabbed a couple of stock ups of these. So I've currently got the rainwater one, which is really nice, but I also went for vanilla velvet, and then this, I think this is a, yeah, this is a 3-pack. We've got frosted mint, citrus grove for summer would be lovely, and this one as well for summer, lemon lime spritz. That sounds like I want to drink it. So that's everything I ordered. Right now I want to head downstairs. I'm gonna make myself a tea, I think. A little mint tea is what I'm fancying. Let's have a rejig of some of the bits in the lounge, because I've got like a new rug to put out, a couple of lamps, and some other bits and bobs. So I want a bit of a restyle. We're gonna do that this morning, and then obviously we're going swimming this afternoon. All this, like finally they've been watered without me needing to water them. I feel like everything in the garden has just had one huge drink of water. Isn't it, Barney? Also, look how pretty the flowers are from chives. They're gorgeous, little purple. They kind of look like mini alliums or something, just sprouting out there. But yeah, her bed is thriving. Barney thinks we're playing. We're not playing. We're switching out the rug. Come on, off the rug. Out the way. Good boy. There we go. One rug gone. Oh, will that even fit in my car? Yeah. So this is an old rug that we've got in the front room, the Stowent's IKEA rug, and this one is fairly fresh and new and lovely looking. And the other one is not, because this guy, it's his favourite spot to lie in the other room. So I got this rug from Yusk, which is very, very similar, just a slightly darker colour. So I'm thinking it might last a bit longer. Yes, it's just more like a darker beige, but they had such good sales on and good finds that I thought I would just show you some of the bits that I picked up. So the rugs, I think a lot of these things were on 50% off. The rug was about £100. The baskets, these were reduced like for a set of 3. I think this set was £40 and this one was £50, and they are lined. So I'm thinking of using these outdoors. So I got 2 sets because I thought either side of the wall or whatever, if I want a bit of symmetry, then I've got the same size of both, and then I've obviously got 2 of the same smaller ones as well. But yeah, 50 quid for them. They're usually over £100 for a big one just on its own. So 50 for the pair I thought was a steal. And then yeah, a couple of other random purchases that I saw and liked the look of as well. This lovely quilted blanket. It's quite thin, but I just love the colour of that, and I think for spring that would be lovely even just to throw on the sofa. Obviously we love having throws on the sofa because again, having a dog, it's just so much easier to bung throws in the wash. I kind of rotate them every week and just keep them fresh. And then I also saw this one. This one was only £4.50. I think the quilted one was £11. This one was £4.50, and I thought these would be good for outdoor blankets as well. This I got, which I thought was just very convenient to have, and it's essentially a fold-out picnic type hamper, but it's a cool bag. So if ever we need to go somewhere, even if I'm just going to watch Tom play cricket or something, I'm taking my own lunch bits and bobs. With it being such a long day, or if we're going to the beach, we can have a little packed lunch and picnic in there. I obviously loved the colour of it, the fact that it folds down. Very nice, that one. Yeah, it's just called the Myra Cool Bag. And lastly, these candles I picked up, this beige and brown colour. I'll show you this once we've laid it out. Then if you remember these purchases from HomeSense, that needs to go outside as well. And then these lamps I'm going to pop in the front room. So we will restart the shelves with these, but how gorgeous are they? I love them. They're real like Zara home dupes. All that texture. So I've got 2 of those.
Hey, Bonnie, boo boo. Bonnie, 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 boo boo. Oh, hey, boo boo.
I thought you were hinting at something. Ham.
That Boonez being an early Blake went over and begging that.
Well, he's eating now. He can't eat now until after swimming.
Oh, Boonez.
2 hours, we've got to leave it. It's almost like this is the colour of the marks that the cream one got. So hopefully it will last a lot longer as well. It's not two-toned or patterned, it's just purely because we need to hoover it to get all the, can you see? It's like it goes 2 colours. So it isn't patterned, it's just completely plain and simple. What's this, Barney? Is this your new bed? Is that comfy? You're just testing it out. Can you lie down? Oh, that's good. Tail's going. Oh, yeah, is that nice? Come here. Some water. Oh, it's steaming up straight away. Stay. We are back, desperately in need of washing my hair and having a shower, which I will do. We rinsed off, obviously they have a shower there, but I thought I'm not going to bother. He's got a treat, a post-swimming treat, if you can hear that, delightful. Yeah, I thought I'm not going to bother washing my hair whilst we were there or anything. So we're back home now, went via Costa to get a little puppuccino for Barney and a couple of coffees, and we're back. I want to crack on with switching out the lamps. I don't think I'm going to have time to do a full restyle of the shelves today because I've got to edit a video for brand approval. I feel like I've had a lot of brands that I've been working with, which obviously I'm very grateful for, but I'm also mindful of the fact that not everybody enjoys seeing content when it's sort of like constant working with brands. But I just hope that, and I know pretty much all of you do know and appreciate that the brands that I work with are brands that I love, and it feels very organic anyway to talk about them. Obviously that is how I am able to do this as a job full time. The thing is with this industry, we very much go through peaks and troughs. So there'll be periods of the year which are a bit busier. I always find lead up to Christmas is quite busy, autumn and Christmas. So September, October, November, first half, I get quite busy. And then calms down in December. And I also find that July tends to quieten down. And I think it's because a lot of the brands, you know, they have staff away on holidays. A lot of viewers are away on holidays, so views might be less for YouTubers. Influencers might be away on holidays. Who knows, might even take a holiday myself this July, knowing how quiet it usually gets. Even if that is, when I say holiday, even if it's just a week or two off doing any content, just to enjoy our garden or see friends more. We did talk about doing a little road trip back down to the Cotswolds, which we loved. And also Cornwall, never been to Cornwall before, so maybe even a UK staycation is on the cards this summer. But anyway, I'm back pre-shower. I'm going to put those lamps in their place. Let's do that now, because I keep procrastinating. Let's just get it done. We've popped our sofa and everything back where the rug is. It's looking, if I'm honest with you, I prefer the IKEA one. I just know how much it marks, and that's what's putting me off it. But we're going to see how we get on with this one. I don't dislike it enough to send it back. It's something about it that's a little bit too glam almost. I think I need to hoover some lines rather than it being, it almost looks a bit silvery. This is his, right here is his favourite spot to lie. I've just washed the sofa the other day, and that's looking so much better because that stains as well. And he's not even dirty, it's just like, where is he? Well, he's just had a full shower after that. I did manage to give him a bath. But yeah, just having a dog with a thick coat that brings in mud and dust, it's part and parcel of owning a big dog. So I'm procrastinating again. Let me go and get these lamps. One thing I will say, it is nice to feel like you've got a fresh, clean rug on your feet though. And it is quite a plush one. Maybe that's why I'm thinking it's a bit too glam though. But it does feel good. Right, I need to take my laptop out of the way. And this lamp. I need to find a new home for these lamps now that I'm moving them. So I do love my Zara lamps. I just want them to be matching, so that they're at least the same size as well. So that lamp is gone. I think I'm going to have to remove the books because this one is a smaller lamp. I've just realised, I think these are different bulbs. I mean, I still want to put these somewhere else anyway, so I don't really want to be taking bulbs out of them, but I was just temporarily going to show you what they're like without them. But these are, yeah, these are different bulbs. I really like the shape of the shades on these as well. Do we have a solution of how we can hide the wires maybe? If I were to put that artwork this side, I can do something similar on the other side as well. Can you even see that? You were a good swimmer, weren't you? It honestly tires him out so much. I tried to get some footage, which I'll obviously have included, but my camera kept steaming up because of the warmth from within the actual swimming pool room. They said the swimming pool's at 30 degrees, so it's like ideal temperature for humans and dogs together. Then we have to remove this tray. I'm ending up reshuffling everything around now. This tray I quite like on this footstool. It's quite a big footstool we have here, but practically speaking, we always have our feet up on here. So that's kind of why I moved that over to there, and it's just kind of stays there. But it's probably too big, that tray, for this area. So you just see what these are like. Stand back, have a look. Yeah, they're probably similar. Now what I don't want to do is then do everything the same. So I feel like this is quite busy here. Might pop that down here rather than matching that paper mache bowl. We'll keep this paper mache bowl up here maybe. This is cute, this little bowl that we've got here. I think, where did I get this from? Can't remember, but inside I just have a load of black and white Polaroids. It's quite a cute little thing to be able to flick through. They're mostly of Tom, Barney and I. In fact, I think they're all, oh look at that one, so cute. Oh, that's the day we picked Barney up. That was actually en route home. I took that photo. I was picking up Christmas trees, Tatton Park. This film was running out. You can tell the quality's not the best. Oh, look at his little 8-week paw. Yeah, the film was running out because these films go out of date, and I found a pack that had gone out of date, and I thought, oh, well, let me just try and use it anyway, and they're the photos that came out. So rather than bin them, I thought, well, we'll still keep them, but yeah, keep those there for now. And I think I'll just leave it at that for now, because like I said, I haven't really got time today to be having a full restyle. I want to have a good, almost shop my stock and see what I've got downstairs. The sun's come out a bit now. I'm still in that rainy day spirit, and considering I am done for the day, that's our exercise done. We're not going anywhere. Well, Tom is actually going to play golf with a friend, but we're not. So I'm gonna shower, get into my comfies, but I will light a candle to make the house smell fab. And this is one that I picked up from TK Maxx. It smells lovely. It's Neroli Blossom Pine.
Wow.
Do you think the lamps look better matching? Favourite time of the day. Lighting a candle.
Marble.
Bye.
Marble.
Delicious. Delicious? Can we call a candle delicious? I think we can. I have this vase, which I also want to switch out on the island. I can't believe this still. $14.99 from HomeSense this one was. So I've got currently some gypsophila on the island in water, but it's started to dry out now. So what I do is when it starts to dry out, I will then get rid of the water, the dirty water, and delicately, because they will drop a little bit, but just delicately move them across to this one and not put any water in with them, to let them just dry out completely, and they last. I quite like how wild I've done this display, so I'm not going to push it in too much further. Keep it like so, but just give this a wash and pop that vase away. I just love this vase so much. $14.99, it's so pretty. That already I think looks so much better. Very, very happy with that. This can go in the sink to be washed. This has set the scene for the rest of the night, and it sums up exactly what I'm about to do, and that is shower, hair wash, PJs on. Can I put PJs on at 5 PM? I think I can, because Tom's out at golf. I've got the house to myself. I'm gonna treat myself to Deliveroo dinner tonight. I'm craving Piccolino's pasta or Pizza Express pasta. Pizza Express do the Polo pesto with chicken. Anyway, we're treating ourselves to a Deliveroo dinner tonight. But first, I need to shower. Feeling so much fresher after that shower, and actually I feel like I've built up a bit of an appetite after swimming. Not that I was doing much swimming, but the fun of it all. Yeah, so I've jumped in the shower, washed my hair. I thought I would just run you through my current evening skincare routine that I've been doing. I like to use, was that the door? No, I thought someone was at the door. I like to use some kind of an LED mask most days, I would say. Not every day, it's just whether or not I remember, if I'm honest with you. But that's downstairs, so I kind of do that whilst watching TV. And you can do that before or after skincare. So anyway, this is a new purchase that I have introduced within my evening skincare routine, and it's the Kiehl's eye treatment, the avocado one. So it's very creamy and thick, which is why I like to use it just mainly at night. Very hydrating, and I just pop a bit on my ring finger. In fact, I probably could have done a bit more than that. My skin feels quite dry after that. Let's go all out. Why not? Wow, I know how to party. Now I'm in my 30s. A good evening skincare routine. It makes me so much happier. A nice early night, PJs on, skincare done. What's not to love? Anyway, that's my eye treatment. Then I go in with a moisturizer, the Waterbank Blue Hyaluronic one. This smells lovely, and it feels really nice. I love the formula of this. It's not It is thick, but it's not, how can I describe it? It kind of feels more like a smooth gel, not gel, like a mattifying feeling. That's how it feels. It doesn't feel like claggy or thick on the skin uncomfortably. It just makes your skin feel like a baby soft when you pop it on. So that is my moisturizer that I've been loving lately. I also am going in with the Nano Brow. This is apparently always better to pop this on before any kind of brow conditioner, which I have been using this one from Nouveau Lashes. I don't always go in with this every day, and the Nano Brow I use in the morning as well, whereas this I will only tend to use at night. But just run that through my brows. I think that's it. If I have any stubborn spots, I tend to use these Mighty Patches as well, which I have had a couple on my neck, bizarrely. I don't know if that was maybe something I wore or irritation from something, but yeah, they've kind of toned down now. Although they are still marks, there's not actually, I can't feel anything. So yes, that is gonna be it for this evening. Nice and simple. Sometimes I switch up with different products and different things I'm trying out. Another one that I have bought myself and been loving is the Cordially. This is quite nice in the morning or on top of makeup as well. This is their Beauty Elixir, which is smoothing a glowing complexion. Smells so good. It's quite a nice one to use in an evening because of the smell of it, I think. But anyway, that is my skin for now, and I think I will close off my video here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. A very glamorous outro post shower, but here we are. Thank you so much for watching, and of course again thank you to Ship It To for very kindly sponsoring today's video. So remember, if you're shopping outside of the US and you want to avoid shipping limits or high fees, you can get your hands on items you might not be able to here in the UK, and try Ship It To. And don't forget as well, I have that code which I'll leave on screen and in the description box. The code is BEQ088 and that will get you 15% off your first shipment once you've signed up. So again, link in the description. Thanks to them, thanks to you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next one. Bye guys.